Hey, let's get into this flooding that's going on in Louisiana and Shreveport in particular. Louisiana folks in the Shreveport area have not seen this river this high, the Red River we're talking about, since 1945, all because the heavy rains, not just there, because they've had some heavy rain, but Oklahoma and Texas. And then look at these images, because we might not know just how widespread this flooding was so quickly and so easily if we didn't have some of this footage. This is some drone footage, unbelievable footage of the water. It has to go someplace, and it keeps flowing into the Red River, and it's converging all in Shreveport from all the rain. It's expected to crest there this morning at about 37 feet, 1 foot shy of that record set 70 years ago. To fully appreciate the scope of this event in Shreveport, those pictures help us do it. But let's talk to the guy who got us those images, and it's firefighter John Phelan. Hey, John, good morning. Are you there?
Good morning, Sam. How are you?
Nice to see you, sir. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for these images. Now, if I look beyond you, I can see that you look like you're in a tall building. You're kind of high and dry in the area right now. So let's just first get set that you and your family are safe and out of the flooding, right?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
All right, and then let's talk about the drone stuff, because how did you get interested in taking these images? They're truly beautiful. They're well-crafted, well-planned.
This is actually a part of a video production program I'm in. I went back to college as a kind of my side thing I'm doing on my days off just to get my degree.
All right, because these images, through these images, truly, we can just see how horrible the scope of this flooding is. You can see the flooding in virtually every corner of this area right now. So let's talk about how you set this up to get the images.
Well, I'm familiar with the area. Obviously, I work for the fire department, so I was aware of the low-lying spots that were going to flood. I more or less just went out to these neighborhoods that were, you know, the back streets that are out along these bayous and stuff that the water's starting to back up on, that not necessarily directly connected to the river, but they're being affected just as bad, if not worse, than anyone along the river.
Yeah, and we know, you know, we've got cameras in some locations, but we know that this flooding is widespread. But let's talk about it. What are your friends and neighbors saying as they watch this happen to their town? Most of them probably don't remember ever seeing water this high.
You're right. It's something that's not very familiar to most of the people that are here. You know, it's being so long since it's been this bad, but it's been good because everyone's really been coming together. It's a good community. Everyone's been sticking together. They've been, you know, coming and helping each other out. You know, filling sandbags, helping other people, helping their neighbors, helping their friends. It's really brought everyone together to unite against this whole disaster we got going on.
Yeah, and it is going to be a big disaster, and it's going to be a long living one. It's going to go on. We think that water may stay in place for a couple of months, John, in some of these areas. So John Phelan, thank you. First of all, thank you for the great drone footage, but also thank you for being a firefighter and the things that you do for your community in the area. And our hearts and our thoughts are with you and your neighbors. We're just hoping you guys get through it. Keep sending us those images as the water slowly starts to recede in the area, John. Thanks again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, man.